I guess we have to talk about the very unfortunate thing that happened on Saturday. We lost a really impactful brother, and just hoping his family is all right. Talking about Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
I don't know what a homie was thinking. He had to everybody. I feel like that Tyra Banks clip. Everybody was rooting for you. Then he got in there and got his ass laid out.
Reek, before you give your real boxing take, let us troll for a little bit. Before you give your real breakdown.
My breakdown would be very easy.
No, the best breakdown, first off, low-key MVP of the night was Snoop.
For sure.
He was the MVP. He gave the best breakdown. He was like, it seems like he came in with no defense. He's like, you can work on the striking, but you gotta protect yourself. I was like, damn.
Snoop was the MVP of the night, man.
You just saw him. You saw Nate rush in like we on the block, and Paul was like, all right, boop, 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 and it was just like no block.
He was squaring up like they was about to start slap boxing or something. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta do something different.
This ain't that.
No, it is not.
I knew it was over when he fell. Like normally when boxers get hit, they try to play it off. But when he got hit the first time, he was like holding his head like, I ain't know it's gonna hurt that. I ain't know it's gonna hit that hard. He was just like, Nate. And then like I started watching all the interviews that led up to it, and that just made it even worse, man. He was so confident.
Yeah, that's what people didn't know, because everybody was sitting there thinking like, oh, Nate got set up. No, Nate called him out. It's just like Nate called him out. Nate was talking. Nate was basically going there like, I'm just going to out-black this white boy.
Yeah. You could tell.
Yeah.
His whole, I don't think he trained once. His entire thing was, I'm black. I'm going to win off rip.
I don't believe he sparred one time. I don't believe he did anything in the ring with another person.
No.
Because he had no idea what he was doing in there. He didn't know, like when he got hit, it was almost like he got shocked. Like, what do I do now?
Wasn't it Mike Tyson that said everybody got a plan until they get hit?
Yeah, everybody got a plan until they get hit.
Yep, and he let us all down. And against a guy that like you wanted to see get his ass whipped, that's what made me feel worse. And so now I was like, well, the next NBA player step up. No. Somebody who's actually going to train for this shit step up. Don't just keep throwing Ron Artest. I mean, someone who going to train, although he may kill him because he's Ron Artest.
Yeah, Ron. Ron is like 6'8". Like he's too big. Jake Paul's 6 feet 6'1".
That's why I thought it was bad for Nate too. Because like if you go to and Reek, you a boxing fan. How often does the guy win who's shorter, who's lighter, who has a shorter reach? How often does that guy go in and dominate the other guy?
It ain't. Well, for Nate, there was like zero chance. Like I grew up around boxing, so I knew that Nate wasn't going to win. I didn't know he was going to get
knocked
demolished the way he did, but it was just like I'm picking Jake Paul because Jake Paul actually trains and he's been in a ring before. Like he's fought people before. He's sparred with professionals. Like he knows what to do in the ring. Nate has never been in a fight, so it was just easy for me to pick him. And he's bigger, longer reach, everything like that. So that's what I knew was going to happen. He ain't Tank Davis. Like he ain't walking in there like that.
No,
So
you're right. If it had been a guy like that, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go with Tank. Yes, but no, I thought he was outmatched just physically. When you realize how because Nate little, obviously, but then the training, he didn't train at all. It was embarrassing.
He did. All he did was hit the pads, do some cute drills with the pads, and all. I said, look what I'm doing. Like you ain't all that don't mean nothing.
Well, he broke down his training regimen on Terrell Owens' podcast. He was like he ran a bunch of miles every morning and then hit the bags. I'm sure he probably did something else, but
you notice what he didn't say on there? I didn't spar.
You got to.
You got to.
I would imagine you got to do
who did
that.
you train against? Like,
nah, but wait, Rick, he grew up in the hood. He fought every day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I guess they equate that the same thing. That's why Kimbo Slice was getting beat up when he started getting professional.
He came to the real UFC and was just like, "I do this," and they were like, "No, we do this, bro.
We do this." Yeah. I told people about Kimbo too. It was like Kimbo beats up guys in the street, not trained professionals.
Off of 3 beers in somebody's backyard, like
right. Like these are backyard brawling. Like you fighting people that train and know how to fight. Like they're not gonna be afraid of you.
No,
he was disappointed, man. And then you saw he wanted to do like the hood scoop because he kept grabbing him, and I was like, "Yo, he about to scoop him," and just start pounding him.
Yeah,
it's like you can't do that in the ring, man.
No, you can't.
You run in there like that.
The ref was coaching him too. Like the ref was coaching him throughout the fight. He's getting knocked out, rushing in head first.
Yeah, getting caught with an overhand right just coming in. He's like, "I'm just back up and just pick this shot because you're coming in with your head down and flailing." And
it was bad. I needed the next fight to pick it up because I was just disappointed, utterly disappointed.